Josep Yoon from the Paramus High School. He's 11th grader. Joseph.
Hello, my name is Joseph Yoon, and I'm a junior from Paramus High School. So I first want to start off by saying thank you to the New York Supreme Court Judge Bruce Balter, Saddlebrook Mayor Robert White, and the lead executive director Nick DeMuro. So my topic was about how to prevent drug, sex, cybercrimes along with terrorism, and how people who committed crimes are affected when joining back into the mainstream society. So I said that drug, sex, cybercrimes along with terrorism is a continuous and ongoing problem in the United States and worldwide. In 2013, research by NIDA, National Institute on Drug Abuse, confirmed that drug crimes have risen up to 8.3% since 2002. There is approximately 3.7 million sexual offenses a year, but it is reported that only about 30% of assault cases are reported due to embarrassment or shame. As technology advances, there are more and more cybercrime dealing with hacking. Since 2009, there has been a stunning 66% increase in security incidents, and is the second most reported crime globally. Terrorism, although show decreasing, the scale of each attack is getting bigger. The devastation and fatalities resulting from each attack is larger. Prevention of these crimes can be difficult to achieve, but with continuous and hard efforts, prevention will be possible. However, if one of these crimes are committed, there are many consequences dealing with the crimes. So how can crime be prevented? This question is no doubt being asked every day by the law enforcement along with the government. There is no specific best way to prevent crimes, but there are many ways to decrease the chance of crime. One way is through communication and the spreading of messages. Specifically from experience in middle school, drugs are continuously talked about as being harmful to the human body. There was even drug prevention programs such as DARE or DARE, Drug Abuse Resistance Education, that was being sent to middle school every single month. Many people in middle school knew how bad drugs were because they were aware of the problems and consequences of using drugs. However, programs such as DARE are rapidly disappearing due to the fact that the budget no longer supports these type of programs. Even if these programs were not effective to reduce the usage of these drugs, these type of programs can be used as a reminder to people that drugs are in fact harmful. Another way to make the risk of getting caught larger, another way to prevent crimes is to make the risk of getting caught larger for the criminals. This could be things such as adding more surveillances to a certain area that is known for crimes. Another thing could be making streetlights brighter in order to increase visibility so that people could see unusual activity clearer. Although these changes might seem small, this could reduce the chances of crime drastically. People who know that they are more likely to get caught are more likely not to take the risk of doing that crime. Cybercrime, however, is a completely different story. People cannot exactly see who's doing the hacking or internet fraud visually. In this case, people could only do a couple of things in hopes of protecting themselves from these problems. Installing firewalls, upgrading systems are major when protecting. But although this may be simple to do, no one takes the time to upgrade their system or firewall having the mindset they do not get hacked. After the release of Windows 10 in 2016, more than 99% of businesses did not upgrade the system, but instead continue on using Windows 7. These small decisions can cause businesses to lose thousands and even millions of dollars. Terrorism is another serious topic to be dealt with and hard to prevent. Recently, there has been many attacks as the massacre of the Las Vegas shooting, or small incidents such as the pipe bomb explosion in Times Square. Both people in these acts had never had a criminal record, but unexpectedly caused these acts of terrorism. Although increasing security can be a way to prevent crimes, security can't be placed everywhere. Also, there has been nothing shown that increasing security has decreased terrorism. The banning of weapons of mass destruction of guns could easily prevent the large devastation caused by terrorism, but many other conflicts would arise from that topic alone. The only true way that a person can help prevent terrorism is to detect and report suspicious behavior from anyone. There's a gradual increase in homegrown extremists around the world, and confronting these type of people could decrease terrorism and increase the public safety significantly. Now, if a person does commit a crime, they would have a hard time trying to get back into society. It will be hard to find a new job along with creating a new relationship with your family, and even if ex-convict wanted to get back into the normal swing of life, the past that they have created will create hardships throughout their entire life. It is reported that only 3 years after release, 67.8% of ex-offenders were rearrested, After 5 years, 76.6% were rearrested. Committing these crimes caused people to lose their sense of direction in life and caused them to get back into the crime-committing act. A research done reported that 12.5% of employers said that they would accept an application from an ex-convict. This means that out of about 100 people, about 87 people will be left unemployed. People no longer see an ex-convict as a normal person, but only see a person as a convict. There are a lot of things that people could do to prevent drugs, sex, cybercrimes, along with terrorism. Taking the right measures of help, this could bring out a huge change in the world. From the state of society right now, it is hard to deny that it would be difficult to decrease the number of crimes that are being committed, but because of the steady increase that was shown through research. But it is possible to change as nothing is impossible. Being involved in crimes is a hard thing to come back from. Society would not accept the person that they once was, resulting from the crime that they had committed. People should realize the risk of doing crimes and how easy it is to help prevent crimes. I believe that small actions can lead to a bigger change. Thank you.
Good job, Joe. Thank you very much. Okay, our last presentation is given by Andrew Chun. Andrew was part of the last graduate class, but you know, it's a requirement to give the presentation, and Andrew couldn't come at that particular time when we had that class. So this time we require him to come here. So Andrew, your overdue and expected presentation is about to come.
Thank you.